Welcome to our film studio, what is now a film studio, previously a very old discarded side-along shed alongside our premises, alongside our main factory area. But what's exciting about this, everything you see in this facility has been made from Zanita products. It's been designed, converted and applied in situ, enabled to show off to PSPs and to other users exactly the length and depth of applications. So what we have in this area is a video conference facility capability. We've used this very successfully with overseas clients who have been wanting to understand a bit more about our journey and our story. This has been interfacing, and we've had dialogue at many areas over the world, and we'll continue to do that. So this could be educational. It could be for your salespeople to understand more about Zanita. It could be about your brand customers who want to have more dialogue. We're here to support and service as an incubator, really, for the world. And we're just very fortunate that we have the space and the capability and the time to dedicate towards this category that we really are passionate about, the fiberboard category. You know, we're passionate about doing our bit for the planet, doing our bit to reduce the impact of plastics and single-use materials in the visual merchandising sector, in the POP sector, in the exhibition sector. These are areas that we are very passionate about, helping that footprint to reduce dramatically, and we're just seeing the beginning of what's really a very exciting journey. So this is our video conference capability. Of course, everything around here is Zanita, the bulkheads through to what sometimes called the baffles, to the point of purchase unitary, the backdrop, all flatbed digitally printed, all CNC cut, all able to be erected and installed in no time. In addition to that, on the side we have a facility which allows us to do more how-to video clips. These will be a lot more technical in nature. These will go onto our YouTube channels, they'll go onto various opportunities for us when we get questions from users. Our idea is to have a library of solutions, a library of options that we're able to give you a one-time click educational and thereby increase your knowledge dramatically in terms of, could be cutting, it could be assembly, it could be how to do certain weeding applications, how to use the liner and the core combinations. So this facility is going to be used widely. Again, everything is done from Zanita materials, the backdrop, the shelving, this countertop, and you'll see we've left the core exposed, and I'll talk a little bit later about how this now is becoming really on trend. Follow me for some more applications and some more examples of what we have done to date in our film studio. A great example came from our partners in South America, Micropack Brazil, where the application was required to take an MDF unit and put it into Zanita language. This is the end result, and was a highly successful project. The cut files were supplied from Homebase, and they in market printed and cut and assembled. But this is a great example of us collaborating long distance with a very strong PSP user, Micropack. Other examples that we have, come along, I'll show you, are exhibitions. This is an area which is growing rapidly, the opportunity for brands to do a classy, customized, looks customized opportunity for their branding. So this was a booth that we used at the Green Building Council here in Cape Town. We've used it multiple times. The reuse factor is very high, and the opportunity to change the graphics. So the graphic elements are all clip in clip. A lot of these items, as you'll see, can be branded, and again, this is all clip in clip, very similar structure to what the display behind me and the image behind me is engineered to be able to take the graphics and change rapidly. It has, if you have a look on this side, it has storage capabilities, allowing you to store laptops or any other artifacts during an exhibition. Flaps, and these are little cutouts, allows your hand to go in for the quick rapid build-up of any bolts that are required. So we're seeing this area as really a unique offering of expos. This is a 3 meter by 3 meter offering, but we've gone a lot bigger and a lot smaller as well. Some classic other items that are of interest would be a pop-up display, much like the Marvel, which has been very popular. This one in particular we wanted to show because of if you have a look closely, you'll see the way we've been able to remove the outer liner of the and create a symmetrical cylinder shape, which is really neat. You'll be challenged to do this out of MDF or out of your acrylic materials. It's possible, but it's a real challenge. This is a lot simpler and can be done a lot more rapidly. Other stand-up bar opportunities. The winery sector is very affair with our products and see the collaboration. I did mention the exposed core. We're seeing this on trend now, not only for the wine sector, but universal. In the early days, you know, the desire from brands was please cover it up. Please make sure those edges are covered to look like plastic. Make sure they look like MDF that's been powder coated. That question's disappeared. Now the brands and the consumers and the retailers in particular are saying let the material be honest and authentic. And we're delighted with that sort of trend that's coming through, because we believe then we're doing homage to the material, and we're also portraying to the consumer the sustainability factor, which to us is very close to our hearts. The lock-in lock mechanism, the slide-in slide, the friction fit is all assisting us in allowing the users of our material to be that much more creative. And behind me is something which we're really proud of, is the old sideboard look-alike, the old dining room or lounge that was found in your grandparents' homes that had the cutlery and the crockery locked away. This is our version of that, made completely out of Zanita material, and it's our own little storage area. But it's something which is a opportunity for us just to demonstrate the versatility of the material and the weight bearing and the engineering of it. So these are the types of artifacts that you will find in our film studio. We'll keep adding these artifacts as we grow and as we get challenged more and more by various PSPs around the world, and we get challenged more by brands. This is an incubator that we'll be able to demonstrate and show applications real life. And I really believe that as a PSP, you've got tremendous opportunity to increase your margin. Coming out of the digital print sector and 2D printing roll to roll, we were very fortunate if we could take a material and double its price with ink, and that'll be our sales price. You buy for $1 material and you sell it for $2 with ink. That's the kind of 50% raw material content that I was used to in the days of roll-to-roll printing. When you're coming to 3D and structured materials where you're competing with joinery, you're competing with heavy MDF type artifact, you're competing with something which might be much more complex, the opportunity to not double but take your raw material and times it by 4 or 5, thereby increasing your margin, that's exciting. And if you follow the rules and the lessons rather that we have discovered and the journey that we've had, there's a whole lot of tricks that we're able to offer PSPs and people like yourselves in adhering to those protocols to achieve first time right success with applications.